Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Casual the Gamer. I'm back again with some Firefall for you today. And I want to start with apologizing beforehand. It's very early in the morning here in Sweden while I'm recording this video, so might sound a bit distraught, I guess you could say, from time to time, and just plain tired. But I feel like I want to do another video, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope you can appreciate it. Yeah, so since the last video, I've tried to tweak my graphical settings. I've done everything I could possibly think of. I've turned VSync off, which helped a bit first. Now though it just drops to 30 frames per second for no reason at all. I don't know why. Turned everything down to low and very low. Switched off any kind of extra special effects, stuff like that. This I haven't tried though. The dynamic resolution FPS doesn't seem to help all that much though. Nothing at all, in fact. Oh well. Maybe I guess we could lower the view distance. And keep the dynamic resolution at 100%. This is the lowest settings you could possibly have, except for the resolution, but if I turn that down I can't publish the video in 1080p. Or at least I don't know how I'm supposed to upload the video in 1080p if I record it any lower than that. And I can sacrifice much, but I don't wanna bump down on resolution, even though that's something that really hits hard on performance though. So yeah, since the last video I haven't really done much. Like I said, I tweaked my graphical settings, which did absolutely nothing. And yeah, when I logged on, I haven't I don't play any of the games that I record for my channel when I'm not recording, so they just idle until I decide to pull my thumb out of my ass and do another one. But when I logged in, I noticed I had a message. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. And I don't think it's it's gone. Anyways, I just received this, a recruits reward crate, as a thank you from the developers for playing, basically, from what I could understand. And sometimes they do this kind of thing. I can show you in about 3 seconds. 2, 1, claim reward. This kind of thing. If you play for a certain amount of time in one go, you get rewards, and this increases. Or from my experience, the first crate, which you unlock after 5 minutes, I think, you always get crystite, which is the currency for the game. And the free currency. It's not the paid currency. Those are called red beans. And after 15 minutes of consistent play, this stack, by the way, they don't count down simultaneously. As you can see, this is counting down, and this on 30 minutes is still standing still on 30 minutes, and it's not gonna start counting down until this is finished. And if I log out, it will reset. These are pretty much random. I haven't really figured out what on my previous accounts or characters or whatever explanation fits. I haven't really figured out what these specifically are. I think they are very, very random. They're just usually worthless. And this is always credits, which is also a currency which is kind of in between, I would say, from free currency and the paid currency red beans. You can let me just see if I can find it for you. Yeah, currency exchange. Yeah, here's the red bean store where you purchase stuff for the red beans that you exchange for real money. Let me see if I can show you. No, I don't think you could buy red beans in the game. You can buy them. Or can you? Yeah, you can. Here's the going rates for the currency. And let me just see here. Currency exchange. Yeah. With credits you could produce more crystite, which is used for a lot of things. Credits aren't used for all that much, from what I've discovered. But like I said, I haven't really gotten anywhere near to endgame ever, so I can't really give you a definitive answer on that. And we have the red bean exchange. You can this is what I was talking about the credits being a currency that's kind of in between the paid currency and the free currency. You can use the credits to buy red beans from other players, or if you have red beans you can sell them for credits from other players, which is kind of an interesting concept. I don't really know how big of a deal credits are besides doing this. I guess since you could convert it to the free currency, which is used very widely, I guess you could say that credits are indirectly very, very valuable. So that's that out of the way. And where we left off last time, we kind of completed. Was that supposed to scare me? You gotta be kidding me. Oh yeah, they're doing this kind of Halloween theme, which is kind of cute. Futuristic Halloween theme.
Need work, boss? Just head to an area's job board that you have clearance for.
I like the sense of humor here.
When they feel you've experienced enough for more challenging areas, they'll increase your clearance level. That will give you clearance for more job boards. Let's get to work. The Accord needs you. Mankind needs you. Interface with any available terminal and pick a job.
Yeah. So this is an Ares job board, which I was talking about. Is the kind of quest hub, you could say. Anywhere there's that where they have one of these, it's a quest hub, which you usually get all your missions from here, from a certain level to another certain level, and then you move on to the next one and the next one and the next one, so on. That's true all the way up to level 19. I can verify. After that, I don't really know. You get some missions just pop up and it says like go here, there's something happening, or I forgot what I was gonna say. Or yeah, Yeah, I'm just gonna skip past that because I'm never gonna figure that one out. Besides doing these kinds of quests, sometimes they just pop up. I lack the words to explain that to you right now. But other than that, you also have these. Let me see if they're available. Yeah, these kind of open world free-for-all missions, I guess you could say. Like this one, crashed LGV. LGV stands for light ground vehicle, if I'm not mistaken, and there it's gone. Let's move to another one. Crashed thumper. So a thumper is used for mining. Is what you use for mining resources to produce new equipment and stuff like that. I know it's pretty awesome. And sometimes crashed thumper missions will pop up in the world, and anyone can go there and help out and do it even by themselves, even if they want to. Basically, what you're gonna do if you come across one of these is if you ever go near a crashed thumper when the mission starts, it starts with a thumper just crashing down. I know, crashed thumper. Yeah, just go with it. And parts are flying everywhere, and you're supposed to go get these parts and bring them back to the thumper so it can fly back to where it came from. And you're gonna get attacked while doing so, and it's also timed. I think you have to retrieve all the parts within a certain time, and the timer starts when the first part gets returned to the thumper, and you have to get more and more before the time runs out. I don't really know what happens when the time runs out. I guess the mission just fails and the thumper gets overrun by creatures or something like that. I don't know. This is just guesswork. So these are pretty interesting. I never come across these before. Kind of Halloween themed missions. That's pretty cool. I love the fact that they are. It really feels like they are in touch with the game, working on it, keeping it alive when you see something like that. Kind of a holiday season. And yeah, I'm just gonna pick up a very first mission and show you what it's all about. A father in need. Help a father locate his missing daughter. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. Done this
Received
about a
request
million
for
times
assistance
before.
from a civilian in Copa. This one's yours, 35. 35. You'll need to meet with the civilian to assess the situation. Their location has been marked.
Copy, Command. We're on it.
And as you've probably noticed, the voiced dialogue is freaking awesome, and it's there all the way through the game. The quality of it is a bit back and forth, but it's very, very, very impressive, I gotta say. All in all, I should mention that I'm quite easily impressed, but still, I love it.
Can you help me? I haven't heard from my daughter since yesterday. I usually talk to her 2 or 3 times a day. And with the reports of all the Chosen abductions, I think something must be wrong.
I'm sure she's fine. We can look into it for you, though. Do you have any idea where she might be?
Sometimes she heads down to the beach. Here, I have her SIN tag.
Thanks, that will be helpful. Don't worry, sir. I'm sure this is all just a big mix-up.
Thank you. I certainly hope so.
I've got the location of her last SIN ping. Get to the waypoint, 35. I hate to say it, but this guy seems like just another overprotective father. People have to get the reality that we're in a war. There's going to be some uncertainty. Still, we have to look.
If you're wondering why I'm staying quiet when the dialogue starts.
We got from the girl's scene. Great. There's a ton of Aranyas here. I hope they didn't get her. The only way we can be sure is to kill them and scan their guts for her DNA.
Yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm going quiet when they start talking, it's because I want you to get a sense of
Just put on a few more of these
What-
arañas and we should have a good sample.
what it actually is, and how the quality of it, how it interacts with the game in general. And the general feeling of it when you experience it
Okay, Terrified. Kill one last araña and I'll run a scan on their guts for the girl's DNA.
in the game.
Skinning the araña carcasses now. The good news is that there's no trace of her DNA in them. The bad news is... where is she? Switching to a thermal scan of the area. Huh. I think I see a heat trail in the area. Tracing it now. And... okay. It seems to stop not too far from here. Sending you a waypoint. She's not too far from here. Let's
Oh.
check that spot out. There she is.
Boom goes the
She's
dynamite.
surrounded by arañas. Kill them before they get her.
Help! Get them away from me!
As you can see, the dialogue doesn't always follow. It's not that responsive. It sometimes can go on. An NPC can go on talking about something completely different than what's happening on the screen at any given moment, because they just don't. If you're just moving too fast for the dialogue to finish, you could stop and listen to it and take up all the information, which I used to do, which I quit doing because it just took too much time, and I ceased to enjoy it after a while. But that's definitely a possibility if you like lore and story and stuff like that. It's all there, very easily accessible and quite interesting, I've got to say. And the feeling of just jumping around with your jetpack, blasting bugs to smithereens is fucking awesome. You're gonna do it a whole lot, true, but when it feels this good, that's kind of okay. I'm just saying. I kind of feel like a badass. I'm guessing I'm not really all that of
Thank you. Thank you so much.
all that bad of an ass
What were you doing out there? You should know it's dangerous
that I
to be
think
alone
I
in the
am.
wilderness these days.
I thought I could make them like
But still.
by feeding them, but they went through the food so fast, and the next thing I knew, they were coming after me.
I'm not sure why you would think that, but I hope you've learned your lesson. Please, go home to your father.
Yes, I'll head there now.
We should tell her father she's fine. It's a little strange if you ask me, thinking to feed arañas. Well, at least she didn't get killed.
So yeah, as you can probably tell from that mission, killing bugs is a huge part of the game, or just not killing bugs per se, but killing all the same in its various shapes and forms. And you might
We found your daughter. She's doing fine. She just wanted a little time to herself.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I was going crazy just thinking about what might have happened to her.
It's nothing at all.
Loop.
Although, I'm thinking you might want to buy her a puppy.
What?
Nothing. Accord command. This is Ares 3-5. Mission complete.
Copy that, 3-5. Good work, and stay safe out there.
Yep, there we go. Mission complete. After you complete a mission of any sort of description, any kind. You get this kind of reward screen, which you can get for a lot of things actually, where you see the items that you get and the experience points or stuff like that. Very clean, nice, systematic, good system. And leveled up, you can see like this, got a new ability. My power rating went up. Power rating is what decides PvP for you, I think. I don't really know anymore. It's Firefall in beta used to have these battlegrounds, but they removed them at some point. I don't know if they're coming back or what's up with PvP. As far as I know, they just have open world PvP in a specific area, and you really I really don't know how it all works or pieces together. But power rating, anyways, used to be this sort of matchmaking baseline for PvP. Basically, what that means is when you have a certain power rating, you get matched to other people that are close to your power rating. And power rating are determined by various factors. Power rating can be increased or decreased by what weapons and other gear you have, your level, and I think that's about it actually. And I don't really know if it does anything as the game looks now though, but I remember that was what it used to do, and I think the tooltip is still there when you look at what power rating does. And I've been playing for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna grab my reward crate, which is health pack, small, two of them. That's always nice. You're gonna need health packs. I'm letting you know right now, if you're trying this game out, if you get a health pack, you freaking save it. You don't sell, don't throw it away. You keep it until a rainy day, because there are gonna be rainy days. I promise you. At least if you're going solo much. I have never teamed up with anyone besides for specific missions or things like that. I usually 99% of the time I run around solo doing my thing. I would love to play with others, I just find it very hard to connect with anyone and find mutual ground and any sort of schedule what would you call it, schedule synchronization or something like that. And the social aspect of the game, from what I've experienced, is not all that sophisticated. I guess it's what you make it yourself, but there's not a lot of tools for you to find and connect with other people, except that it's very, very open. So it's, if you're willing to handle the communication bit yourself and tracking down other players and just forcing some kind of social interaction, it's very easy to team up with anyone. That's one of the good things about this game. You can just tag along with someone, have some fun, and just part ways whenever you feel like it, which is always nice. Excuse me, I'm a bit tired. Like I stated in the beginning of the video, it's very early in the morning here. I'm still a bit sick, so I feel like I wanted to make a video and play some Firefall. I think it's fun. I had a really good time, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next video. and I hope you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, thumb it up, subscribe. There will be more, and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate it. I have every intention of pleasing you, good sirs, and madams. I'm so sorry, I forgot you, madams. And yeah, more is on the horizon, which you can't see because my draw distance is way too low. See ya, bye.